KG's not there. I'm going to do it in one box for a minute because KG was there. And then all of a sudden, he literally just was not there. Typical KG. What's going on, people? Welcome to United View. Welcome to the Flexing KG show. But right now, it's just a flex show. How mad is that? You know what? The show's titled Here We Go Again. And typical, right on cue, KG just does a madness and he's just not there. He's just literally not there. Why is he not there? How's that possible? I literally just said, what? How's that possible?
I don't understand what just happened.
How's that possible?
I swear to you, when it went to, you know, the song was playing, yeah? And then my computer went black, fam. I goes... nah, bro, I was fully there. No, it's not KG never changed. It's KG, your sister. It is mad.
Bro, I need an explanation. I do not know. The thing's called Here We Go Again, and you just come right on cue. Right on cue.
Bro, we were talking. I was literally talking to you. Like, we were talking for minutes.
It is in KG's defense, which I don't normally like defending him because it's funny to not do it. But like, we were just talking before the show started, everything was fine. I went live and it's like he went, actually,
I don't know. Do you know it is? Because do you know what it is, yeah? I just need to leave my laptop on charge sometimes. It was over juiced out. I was using it, you know.
You're on that real 4%. It's on its way back up.
Yeah. It's a 4% thing. It's a 4% thing. But yeah.
You are a crazy guy. You are a crazy guy. But listen, welcome to the Flexi KG show. It's a crazy time right now. It's a crazy time right now, man. You know, obviously the game's been postponed against Brentford this evening, rightly so, in my opinion. Yeah. We'll get into that. Gonna talk about when I put Here We Go Again, kind of like, you know, with everything going on, games getting postponed and more cases. Yeah. And do you think we could see a halt in the Premier League? Do you think more games will probably get cancelled? We'll talk about that. Exactly. We're going to get into that. We're going to talk a little about Martial. Hey, listen.
No, someone said it for me. D for me, so I have to take that one.
Motivated Success Addiction said, let's talk about Oba. Was it right to strip him of the captaincy? We're going to get into that as well.
Talk about that as well. We cannot.
Exactly. We got a lot on the agenda, as well as just bigging up the club and the squad at the moment. I do want to say this because I think, you know, let's just go through the statement of what the club said, of why the game was postponed.
Yeah.
And they said following PCR confirmation, so that's after the lateral flow test ones that you do at a yard. The PCR is the proper thing. Among the first team staff and players. Yeah. First team staff and players. Yeah. The outbreak requires ongoing surveillance. A decision was taken to close first team operations at Carrington. Given cancellation of training and disruption to the squad, and with health of the players and staff the priority, the club requested for the match to be rearranged. And look, everyone's, you know, I see a lot of Man United fans online and stuff like that. Even people who've hit me up, some people that I actually know, and I've maybe disagreed. I'm just like, there's not enough conspiracy theories around just in life right now with all this stuff going on, and not a politics show. But do we really think the club are like, I know we've got Ralph we've got Ralph Rangnick, and we've got this, you know, happy fixture list at the moment. We've just beat Norwich after a bad performance, but we've won. We've got Norwich. Oh, we don't want to go Norwich. Sorry, we got Brentford. Let's try cancel the game. Like, people's families, like, there's people in there. It could be the tea lady. It could be the coach driver who's been around the players.
No,
but it still says we don't know.
That's the thing. So just to jump in on there, Flex, we don't know what's going on, and you don't have to disclose before. Like, I think there's a law change. There's something different where before you have to say who's got it.
Yeah,
now it's just like it's blanket. You don't have
confidentiality.
It's confidentiality.
It's medical records. That's what it is. It's people's medical records.
There you go. And I think we're in this oversharing society. We don't know who's got it. It could be an important. You don't know, and not just if it's an important player. They probably said close down Carrington because they don't want it to spread to ruin the fixture list. Do you know what I mean? So I think we all got to just take the famous Arsenal word, take our time with it, fam. Because on a real, like, again, this is life. And it's a shame because obviously I know, like, let's not even to get on the government and stuff, but because it's been handled in such a way where everyone's asking questions. So now you've got different elements or different groups trying to say what's real and what's not real. fam, if you ain't got a medical degree, you don't know what's going on, or you're not there, allow it. The game will come back. There's because again, Lindelof had a whole a breathing issue.
Yeah,
Lindelof had a breathing issue. His wife,
and we're not saying that that's COVID related, but
I don't know.
You know,
no, I'm not saying
it's a
anything.
breathing thing. He's had an issue. There's you look at what's going on right now, and again, it's weird because it's like, you know, thoughts obviously with the fan at Newcastle who had the cardiac arrest. There was a fan at Watford who I believe is doing better. Fans in the ground. These things, I think it's Billy Sharp. Sorry, John Fleck at Sheffield United had an issue. A player, I think the player who one of the staff who helped save Fabrice Muamba, there's a player in the Championship, I believe, collapsed. That a lot of these athletes, there's something going on, and I just feel like as fans, we just want to see a game of football, and sometimes I think, whoa, let's just rein it back in a bit. It's a game of football.
It'll come back.
Like
we had football cancelled for weeks. Remember the first lockdown? Yeah. First, how long was football cancelled? It felt like football was gone for a long time.
It was a good 3 months.
I watched this commentary of these dogs. This guy was doing commentary of his dogs. I miss football that much. It's just
you had to go find something else.
I had to find something. But look, man, again, we've learned from the first lockdown. I think we'll be okay. We can weather the storm. That's all. And hopefully, I don't want my team, I don't want my team playing if they're not ready. It's simple as that. Like, if my boys are not ready to go out there, why are they playing? So I think it's one of those things where chill, man. It will be all right. You got FIFA, fam. Play FIFA.
Yeah, exactly. I was up late last night.
Was he
playing that? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Play FIFA. You know what I mean? Talk to your family members. Do something in it, and then the game comes back. Like, end of the day, it's life. You know. And sadly, the thing that probably isn't spoken about is everyone knows someone that's lost like a family member to COVID. Everyone, and it only becomes real when it hits your door, innit? And I'm not saying, I'm not trying to promote, I'm not doing all of the other stuff. I'm just saying that it can be real at times. If the club are on some, we can't play right now, then we can't play.
I just think how can we criticize the club as if the club were too scared to play Brentford? They wanted to just sabotage the whole, that's crazy for me. Like, even if
PSG.
Yeah, well, exactly. Even, and look, I'm not saying it should matter who you're going to play against, but even if, you know, the next trip was away to Liverpool or Man City or something.
What? Marble race. Hey, that marble race is wicked.
Oh, that is ridiculous. It's so big. I don't understand it.
That marble race was wicked.
That's how you know. That's how you know where the world's getting to.
Hey, that marble race
very mad.
Lit,
it's very mad. But it just shows you, innit? It just shows you, like, I just don't believe the club have gone.
Owen's a habitual violator, you know. It can't be Owen. That's Owen, innit?
That's his channel, fam. That's his channel.
Why does he?
Unless he's giving the keys to someone, he's going to say I got hacked.
Owen Verstappen is playing football manager and implementing his own gegenpress at Man. Owen is a troll.
Big time.
We know who he is now. We know who he is.
The real Owen has arrived, bro.
Bloody.
The real Owen has arrived.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, anyway, and that's what I say. For now, in this time, check in on a friend, fam. Call your brethren and say, yo, well, go on.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. Yeah. Just check in. Check in, man. That's all I would say. And hopefully all the players and the staff, do you know what I mean, are on the men's so that we can, do you know what I mean, get back to playing. Just quickly there, actually. Where's that gone? Someone just said, where's the there you go, where's the OTT show? It was good. That's not gone anywhere. We've just been so busy. We've just been so busy. I mean, we're on for it this week. Are you here?
Yeah, I'm Thursday, I'm back.
Yeah, there you go. So this Thursday, there you go. That's when
our calendars work. But anyway, bro, can we start? Because I'm gonna link it. I'm gonna find a way to link it. Yeah. We're talking about captaincy. Someone said that Maguire is no captain. Now this is the linking. Arteta's just done a madness. Yeah. What do you think of that madness? And do you think it should be replicated at our club? The floor is yours, Flex.
Not for disciplinary reasons. I think it's unfair. I think it's fair to say that obviously the thing happened in Greece, whatever, that's still pending. You know,
Yeah.
I held my hands up at that time because that's one of the biggest lessons I've learned of recent times, that I can look back on myself and say, just relax, Flex. You don't need to. I don't know the full story of what's gone on in Greece. We don't know. We don't know. So at the time I was like, it's going to be really difficult for Ollie to keep him as the captain. Yeah, I said that at the time without knowing the full. Do you know what I mean? What his family must be going through. What happened? I don't know. I do not know. And I think when you don't know, keep your mouth shut. Do you know what I mean? Stop getting that chatty patty, just inner people business. I don't like it when you don't know the facts. So I learned from that.
Yeah.
On a performance level, like I said about Maguire many times, I almost feel like the pressure and burden on him of being captain that was propelled on him. He never came in and said, "Make me captain, Ollie." He never came in and said that. Ollie did this. Ollie said, "He's my guy. This guy needs to be my captain. British, 80 million, most expensive defender in the world, whatever, captain." And it got to him. I think he proved at times that it's too heavy on the sleeve.
Yeah,
it's too heavy.
It's a heavy.
Do you know
shirt.
what I mean?
It's heavy.
It's a big. It makes your shirt, even though it's on your arm, it just makes the whole shirt weigh more, even though it's not on your back.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like Maguire would probably, for me, I think he's better off being a key member of the squad and not having to have that. He needs to be the guy. Because listen, when you're at Man United and you are captain, there is some serious levels to that. Yeah, you're talking some big players.
Let me cut him some slack. Do you feel that he might be his performances haven't been good enough? Yeah. Do you think that's developing and coming? Because let's say the game where he runs them down, he's like, "Big man, that's a penalty." Arsenal, I think it was. There's little glimpses of captain. You know, we said he was really quiet. Yeah. That thing we can say has changed, because we have to. If we did his report card, we would say, you know, you're not vocal enough. You know, and there's little things that you're not doing. I can say there's been some progression in him speaking in games. The time before when Maguire gets sent off against not Maguire, Martial gets sent off against Tottenham. Yeah, and he's not involved. Literally, and he's telling Martial to get off the pitch and stuff. He wasn't really. I don't see that anymore. I feel that's changed. There's been development on that end. Now, I listened to him do the press conference after the game against Norwich, and I was like, okay, you understand what the manager wants. You're talking about playing with an intensity. You're sounding like how Ralph would want you to sound. Is there room for progress for him, or you like bun your progression, bun you learning on the job, bringing a guy that's ready-made? Because I think he can progress into being. There's leadership qualities. There's some leadership qualities in him. I will say. I'm not saying because he's not a centre back, but I still believe that. I don't know. There's some ingredient there. There's some.
I see what you're saying. Look, this is important. Do you know what I like this? I like this because this is talking about things that are happening here now at the club. Like, this is a big issue. Like, there are things that might not sell the most, but this is interesting to talk about, because I do see what you mean. Yeah, like, there's sometimes when he plays and he has a good game, commanding game, where he doesn't get caught in one-on-one situations where players are going at him. Yeah, he doesn't. He understands where he needs to be. He mops up. He gets his head on everything, and he's quite commanding in some performances.
I'm now playing the high line now, because before we used to.
Because we have to. Yeah,
we used to protect him. Now he's right on the halfway line. That's different.
Yeah, it's a different type of defending. And at Man United, that should always be the standard of a centre half. You should be able to look after yourself. Yes, you need a good partnership. You know, Rio and Vida and that, but you should be able to defend one-on-one. It's Manchester United. You should be able to take care of your own performance. I just feel like, maybe there's some more in it down the line, but right now it feels like it's been too heavy for him. But you have to say, though, it is a new dawn. It is a new dawn, and with a new dawn, things change. And people were saying Ralph should come straight in and take the captaincy off Maguire, etc. I said from day one, he's never going to do that. Like to come in as a manager and do that. If anyone hasn't seen, I'll tell you what now. If anyone hasn't seen how Arteta has just handled taking the captaincy off of Aubameyang, which we'll talk a little bit about in a bit, and seen the press conference that he just done and how he articulated himself and what a big deal it is to just take it off someone and give it to someone else, go and watch that. Because you can say, you can say we're not Arsenal and this, that, and the other, but when you go into a club or whatever and you're trying to keep the standards high and you want to change the captain, it's got to be done in a big way. Who? Arteta?
He's going to lose his job.
For what? For taking the captaincy off of Aubameyang?
No, because you have to understand here. It depends how big. It depends how big his sway is. Aubameyang's sway is in that dressing room. Remember we talked about the WhatsApp group over here?
Yeah.
You think every club don't have this one WhatsApp group?
No, because of course. No, but if he's doing wrong things, fam, they need to see.
True. That's true. I don't know.
That's them saying, "Raw, Mikel's at least he's really keeping it."
You're taking but Mikel must know that he's. It's you know when you're in its peak settings right now, because that's a big boy move. That's not a small move. Yeah. So you say to yourself, if I'm gonna go, I'm going on my terms. Are you with me? So they already kind of don't want me here at the moment. I've got this idiot striker that I don't really like at the moment. I'm not gonna go out like that. I might as well go out purely on my terms. Now, just you make decisions like that. And the same with Ralph. Ralph had to come in and say to our team, he looked over and he said, even if I don't like Maguire, let me have a look at how things are run here. Let me look at how things are going on. And you've seen him now. The people that are don't really have sway, he's ruining them, fam. You see what he done to Phelan the other day? For no reason. He looked at the coaching and he said, it won't hurt me rinsing you. Big man Phelan does nothing. End of that story. He's looking around because you have to assess the situation. I feel for Arteta because Aubameyang does feel like a big player amongst the young players there. They do look up to him. I've seen,
of course,
behind the scenes videos.
Yeah, of course they do. They do.
You never know. All I'm saying is you never know if he has more sway over that dressing room than we like to imagine.
But but that's fine. But here's the flip side to that. That's true. Oba's that guy. I actually quite like Aubameyang's personality, how he is, always laughing. You know what I mean, busting joke, music. I like all that. I like players to express themselves in it. Yeah. But here's the other thing. If he does have too much sway over the dressing room in a negative way, you are the manager. You are the manager. You control the football club. And this is what's going to happen. And my thing is, I just think yes, there's been disciplinary issues, but clearly, I think it's a phasing out process anyway. I wouldn't be going to get sold. When he said he's not going to be back in the team for a while, he needs to heal. Like, this is a big thing. This is tough. Like, I don't really know when he's going to be back. Fam, he's gone in January. If he can go, I just feel they've had a discussion. In my opinion, this is not fact. This is just how I think it's gone down. Yeah, they probably had a conversation, discussed right, you're not really here for the long term since the new contract. You signed the thing. They were all asking you to sign all to doing the campaign. Hashtag Aubameyang signed the thing. He put up the little timer. They were like, rah, he's put up the timer that's this way around, which means that. Yes, that sand's nearly dropped down, so it means he's signed. He was doing mad cryptic stuff. Yeah. Mad cryptic stuff. As soon as he signed it, got the big P's, the form went all the way down. The form went right down to where Eddie and Nketiah is getting it ahead of you. Eddie and Nketiah.
And and I argued them because someone told me, I remember doing the thing, and I was talking about is Cavani's better than Aubameyang, and people were looking at me funny. Oh, well,
there you go. So his form's gone down, but it's Arteta's way of saying, this can't run and I'm going to phase you out. But also, in terms of Arteta, I actually think he's quite a reasonable guy as well. I don't think, because I said on the Don Robbie show the other day, we were talking about it, and it was yesterday actually, before we got taken off him. And I was like, again, when you don't really know the full aspect of it, I don't really want to go in on Aubameyang and say he's a disgrace. He come back late. Rare, because it said something about he went to pick his mother up out the country and he was late getting back. Who am I? I don't know what happened. Was there a COVID thing and then he couldn't get out of the country? But where it was a bit weird to me was Arteta doesn't seem like a guy who is going to be unfair. Like, if it really wasn't in your control and it was an unlucky thing, I don't think he's going to out you to the media and say, disciplinary. I don't think that. I don't think that at all. Do you know what I mean? So,
listen, end of the day, big up them. If Arteta loses his job, at the end of this. I don't
But
care.
he won't lose his job because of that. He'll lose his job because
it's just 4 minutes. If the team feel that you've used him as a scapegoat and they're upset about it, listen, I want Arsenal to go through whatever they go through so they just get out of our way in it for the top 4 because they are still competing with us for top 4. Now, before we say, what do you call it? You can't look at us like before we weren't really looking at Arsenal. Now, bruv, it's tight. You see that top 4 thing, yeah? Tottenham, us, West Ham, Arsenal, all fighting for one position. I'd love to bring Chelsea into this thing. I love to bring them in.
They're a little bit too far away right now.
They just feel a bit too far away as it stands. That's why the Christmas period is really good, actually, because so many games thick and fast. You know what? Read the super chats. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah, Amir says Harry wears the band, but our real captains show themselves on the pitch. Turns out to be our Portuguese dons who actually take the lead. Actually, with how Bruno's playing right now, imagine Bruno was captain, the pressure that will be on him with how poorly he's playing. There'll be people saying he's giving away the ball, he's not doing this. Look, do you know what I mean? People would say that. They would say that. You're supposed to be captain. You're supposed to be captain. You're trying 40-yard balls, putting us under pressure. People would be saying that. Do you get that? So another thing is when you look at Man United, it's probably easier now just to say, give it to Ronaldo. He's the best in the world.
Ronaldo.
Just give it to Ronaldo.
Like, captain, you know what I mean?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's some games he might not play. You're not going to give it back, go backwards and give it back to De Gea, who used to have it before. Not going to happen. Like, that's a big part. That's a big, going back to Oli, and I don't want to keep going back to Oli.
Bro, read these super chats.
But going back to Oli, that's the big reason why he got it. Yeah. Harry Maguire. Because he got there and was like, not really anything here.
Yeah. No, read the super chats, man. I don't need to type out, and then after we can come back.
No, it's here. Ryan G says he shouldn't be captain. He could come good under Ralph. Oli played us on the back foot and came with that underdog mentality to this giant club.
Sacrilege.
Okay, fair enough. And JK says, no joke, but are you and Don Robbie actually related? Second cousin. Do you know what I mean? Second cousin.
Wow.
Big up.
Don, fam. Second cousin settings. But you never really call him like I said. You just call him uncle, innit?
Yeah, it's like, just when it's exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
We call him
big up. Exactly. It is, that exactly. It's not a top like secret. I don't know if people try and just second cousin. United Arena says, just dropping in. How are you, brothers? Peace. Big up United Arena. Big up yourself.
We're very blessed.
100%. We're happy. We're at the moment. We're healthy. We're good. Talk to me about Anthony Martial, bro.
I love our manager, bro. You see what he did?
I said this morning, law and order settings, bro.
I love it. Literally, when he said that, I was on that inject it, bro. This man said, I don't go through the media with agents and that. Not my style. If Martial's got a problem, or the agent, go talk to the board, or you can talk to me direct.
Loved it.
Fantastic.
Loved it.
Last week we got what was the line that he dropped? He said, I'm only dealing with if players want to, we're not begging anyone to stay.
Yeah, I'm not convincing. It's not my job to convince players to stay here, is what he said.
This is how we need to move as a club. Again, I keep saying it, and that maybe hopefully we start to get that arrogance back and start to understand, thank you, who we are as a club. Yeah. We have to feel this way. We have to feel, we used to say this all the time. No one's bigger than the club. This club, we got rid of David Beckham, Van Nistelrooy, fam. Yeah. Roy Keane, bruv. George Best has come and gone. Yeah. God rest his soul. Yeah. Who else Yapstam. Winners, bruv. Everybody. You man ain't even won anything, bruv.
Even Paul Ince at the time as well.
Whoever you are, bruv. This is a big club. And this has got to be the energy, fam. Do you know how blessed you are to wear this kit, fam? I understand we're not where we once was, but we're still Man United, bro. Historically, we're a big deal, and we must behave as so. If you don't want to be here, we don't want you here. Simple as that. Well, it's the same way some people are still begging Zidane, bro. Have some shame, fam. You don't want it, bro. No. Wait, let me press that. Nah. Bro, this is a big club. Whatever you lot want to do it. Like, you're talking Martial's, and this is just from the agent anyway. Martial's saying, you ain't turned up for one training session. And this is not me going at Martial. This is just simple as, bro, there's space in the team for you. Rashford doesn't really know the centre forward position. He don't know how to play with his back to goal. that's really your thing. Yeah. The same way Delo was bound. He was bound to like the Italian league. Delo's playing that now. Delo's enjoying. Yeah. That could be you. But you've decided, whoever's with you has decided we need to move now. Well, big up to you, bro. It's been great. I love the years that you've been here. I think I imagine the ceiling to be so much higher than what we've got back. But it is what it is. We're not begging anyone anymore, bro. This is Man United. I'm done. Bigger players have come and gone, fam. And we're all right, bro. And this club will still exist when they're all gone anyway. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, bro. Don't get me started, bro.
In the presence of the Father, the Holy Spirit, I
know,
welcome you. It's your communion, family.
You know, when you get into, I want my dad's Catholic batting. You know, when I'm at the Catholic church, Rob, and they start singing them old songs. I don't know.
All I needed at the end of that is for a man to just flick you back and just put you in the water on your head quick and just dip you in the tea.
I don't know where they are in that hymn book, bro, but they're singing.
Yeah. Listen, I said it this morning when they asked me on Sky. They were like, oh, did he deal with it the right way? I said, absolutely. I said, law and order. I said, really, Martial's getting an easy ride because he ain't got a track record of doing this, innit? Because if make Raiola come now, innit? Make Raiola come with any, because it's going to happen when Pogba's coming back to fitness in the new year and stuff like that. The Pogba thing's gone a bit quiet because he's out of sight, out of mind in Dubai. You know what I mean, doing up the hot weather thing. And Ralph even said, if I would have been here when that happened, he wouldn't be in no warm weather thing. I want my man them to get fixed here. I want, let me keep an eye on you, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying Pogba's unprofessional, because again, I don't believe that when people do that whole. But he's saying the way I want to do things is I wouldn't have my players. One man's in Dubai, one man's gone back to Brazil to do this, one man's in Argentina, one man's down the road in Salford doing the runs in the marshes. I want everyone back here. And for me, if Martial didn't have as much credit in the bank for being just generically quiet a good you, it's like we would have been saying, hold on a minute, who are you? What do you mean your agent's coming and telling big Sky Sports News, telling Sky Sports? You know what I mean? Live. No, that can't run. So I love the way he just was like, and I certainly ain't going to talk about it here in front of you. I don't talk about players' speculation to you lot, the media. If a man wants to talk to me, he knows where my office is down the corridor, in the canteen or whatever. Come and find me in it or message me. Hit me up on the WhatsApp. Tyree says, Ralph is coming in with that ruthless mentality, which was under Sir Alex. You're not cutting it and aren't up to the standards. They are out or they're benched. Hassan says, do you think it's a case of Ralph giving Ollie's first choice team time to see if they hang themselves? In a sense, he's a calculated kind of guy. Absolutely. Let me go with what I thought was the best team. Let me see. And he's going to work it out from there. Josh says, big up, fellas, and happy holidays to everyone in the free seats. Is KG going to keep the same energy with Pogba? Should we beg Pogba to stay for 400k? I think that's an easy one, KG. He said it,
bruv.
Anyone can go.
Pogba's involved in that speech. Anyone can go. I love Pogba. You don't know. It's going to burn me to see Pogba killing it in another kit. But at the end of the day, the time is now, in it. If Pogba wants to say he can sign the thing, even when Raiola comes out and those comments the other day, it stung me a little bit. Even in its truth, but truth hurts, Raiola saying, we ain't a winning club. And this, Danny, Raul's just rude.
Disrespectful, isn't it?
Rude. Your client plays there. Have some respect. You know what you're doing, innit? And it kind of makes me. I love Haaland, and it's like, Raul, do you swerve that? Because just Dortmund,
just don't get the baggage. Just don't get the baggage.
You swerve that baggage because you're looking at Dortmund right now, Dortmund are enjoying, innit? We forget how other fans feel, right? Imagine. For the last 2 to 3 seasons, Mino Raiola has been taking Haaland meetings, fam. What the hell, bruv? Literally.
What the hell? Oh, my God. No way.
We don't understand. A Dortmund fan is just sitting there like they want to be happy, and all you hear is, top 5 teams. All you hear is your agent trying to sell a player that you love. That's mad. And we can't put it past him that we will be in the same situation with anyone.
He'd just be passing through. He ain't going to stay at Man United. If he can, he ain't going to stay at Man United for 10 years. He's going to be a guy that does 3 years Man United, does 3 years Real Madrid. That's what it feels like anyway. That's, especially with an agent like Raiola.
Yeah, I think he needs to think of he needs to think of the fan though. I get his main job is for the client, but your client plays for the club and the fans are a part of what makes it helps your client. The fans loving
KG. They don't give a shit about the fans, bro. They don't.
They're part of it. They're part of
it. I'm saying they should, but I'm saying these agents like people like Raiola.
Yeah.
It's just my client. Where are we moving for the P's? When we talk about moves, we say we. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's the one kicking the ball around, but it's we that's moving. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're my client. My job is to get you the biggest contract I can possibly get you. If them fans don't like me for negotiating and turning down this deal and that deal and trying to move you, I don't care. KG, I'm your agent. It's my job to get you the biggest thing you've done. Marvel, yeah. It's or DC. Is the Guardians of the Galaxy? Is that Marvel?
DC. I'll take any Marvel or DC. I've got both of them on my screen.
DC, right? Yeah, so it's Marvel settings. Yeah. Thanos has come back. Yeah. There's a new hand. It's not just one glove that can do the switching off thing. There's another glove that can do it. Do you know what I mean?
What?
Because he's got the
glove.
Why
did you choose this as an analogy, though?
Yeah. Like, what I'm saying is, but hear me out, though. No, but hear me out. So there's another glove, that can, you know what I mean, hit the light switch, lock off everything, do what it needs to do. It's got the nice little gemstones, amethyst. It's got the little things you can get in Claire's accessories, the little things in there, And then, I'm saying to you, Marvel want to give you 10 mil, KG. They want to give you 10 mil, and you're going, I'll probably take that, but I'm going, nah, man. Nah, you've got you're coming from Ted Lasso and Bloods to Marvel fan. Make them give you 20 mil. Let me give you 20. And all the Marvel fans, all the guys who go to the Comic Con, the dress up thing, they're like, nah, KG, nah, man. How are you gonna do that? I don't care about the fans. I don't care about the fans. I want to get you 20 mil.
The one glove, bro. Not the Infinity Stones.
You are an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat.
Flex, don't talk about the universe, bro. Just leave it.
All right, okay, let me ask you this. Wait there, let me just do super chats real quick. Lamina says, if Ollie had gone after the Liverpool game, we could have still been in the title race. KG, give Martial, get out of here. Freetown, Sierra Leone. And can we get Obama Rubish, KG?
Obama what? Obama rubbish. I mean, what was Obama rubbish? Obama, can you imagine? Not my striker, bruv. Obama what? Obama where? Obama rubbish. Obama.
You are an absolute disgrace.
Obama.
You are an absolute disgrace.
You know, Ty would never say that. Hey, the Arsenal captaincy's cursed, though. I will say that. The Arsenal captaincy.
We weren't even supposed to. I wasn't even really on there, but do you know what I done?
You know I can do that. You know me.
Like, but I done the real thing of it's not really our club. I don't really, whatever, man. Don't. It's funny still.
No, they're in the mud. They're in the mud, bro.
Right. They are in the mud.
Our boy Troops has got to find a new guy to love, fam.
Proper. And listen, another thing as well, man was just only 2 weeks ago, just liking up Ronaldo's posts. He's done a lot.
Oh, he has moved mad. No, he's
big up over. And then on top of that, he just hasn't been performing. He's been so bad. Bill Ingham says, Ralph is probably the reason why we didn't contest the fraudulent Champions League draw. While smaller clubs were complaining about the draw, he understands how massive the club is.
Boom.
And Tabara says, Martial and Rashford is the perfect second striker. He should stay. Both Rashi and Marcus have never been the main man, like Lukaku/Kane. KG talking sense, question mark.
Come on.
And if Ollie, we've read that one.
I like how he's not, he can't believe that I'm talking sense.
100%. We've read that. We're up to date with the super chats. Yeah, just quickly on the glove thing. Yeah,
I'm happy that's you're back. I was gonna say
but just quickly.
Just quickly. All over the place, bro.
No, just quickly because I have actually watched that one.
You like it?
The Thanos one.
Did you like it?
And it is a glove, innit? Is it a glove?
It's the.
Can you just answer the question yes or no? Is it a glove?
It's a gauntlet. It's a gauntlet.
What's a gauntlet? What's a gauntlet?
I like what you did there. Is it a place for?
Is it a place for your hand to enter and stay?
Yeah. It's a I don't want to call it a glove, but it's a gauntlet with infinity stones.
You see, this is what happens. Why I think I offend people. People get onto me because infinity gauntlet.
It is mad, bro. It changed the whole universe. You saw what happened. All the heroes.
Yeah, but this is what it is because people.
It's done to Incredible Hulk. Have you ever seen Hulk act like that? Hulk smash, Hulk humble. No, it don't work, bro. What are you talking? I don't want to have this conversation with you, bro. You're not qualified.
Why?
No, because you're not qualified to have this.
Well, no, well, I'm qualified to say it as an analogy. Basically, you got the chance of a lifetime. I don't care about the Marvel fans. I'm trying to get you more P's like Riola would do for Haaland. I'm making it. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm not really.
And it is like it's kind of like a glove, but it's not. It's like bro. I've got the gloves that I wear.
Ty said a gauntlet. Do you know what? I'm going to Google.
Wait, the gloves that I wear to the Man United games, people are saying it looks like it could hold infinity stones. You know the brown ones that you.
Yeah, they're crazy. Gauntlet, a strong glove with a long, loose wrist. The part of the glove covering the wrist. A strong gauntlet. Noun.
Why
a strong. Hold on. No. Because I'm fed up with this. And look, I'm seeing bare pictures. All I can see there in the corner, it says gauntlet on Wikipedia. Gauntlet, and it says at the bottom, glove. A gauntlet is a variety of glove, particularly one having been constructed of hardened leather or metal plates. It's a glove. So why are people onto me? It's a glove.
Flex. Why?
No, I don't like all this. Everyone's saying just stop. Oh, just stop calling things what they are, Flex. Just stop calling things what they are. I'm just not gonna call KG anymore. I'm just gonna stop. Calling KG.
You are an absolute disgrace.
I'm just gonna stop calling him KG. KG, I'm not calling you that anymore.
Flex, you're actually a prefect. There's every now and then you remind me who exactly you were, bro. And I'm not gonna tell you to change. So you Google it, and I hope you're happy right now, Flex.
Bill Ingram says Flex is the type of guy to watch Squid Game dubbed and then complain that the acting is bad.
He did.
No, but I didn't complain the acting was bad.
But you watched it dubbed?
I listened to your advice. No, I watched 2 episodes on the dub thing. You're missing out. And I listened. And I said it's wicked.
Oh, yeah. What done, Flex?
Wicked. And I'm like season 2 on Boondocks. Like what? At me.
Hey! At me. Yeah. Have you seen Milton, the kid that goes on a long drive in the
Big Milton? Yeah, big.
He's real. Milton's real.
Is he real?
Type in Milton on YouTube. Milton actually took his mum's car and did a madness. Pause though. We have to pause. Josh ain't happy. I know the likes are not liking.
Right. The like is not liking up. So we are on over 1,000 people watching, and we've only got 260 likes before we get back to talking Man United. Sorry, we haven't done an OTT show in a little while, so sorry I've gone a little bit off topic. Guys, hit that like button if you forgot. I know it's been intriguing. You're listening to what we're saying. You're having a laugh. You're interacting. And you might have just forgot to just hit the like. So it's steadily going up. But we should have at least a like 500 at least.
There you go.
At least.
So there's a lot of players. We have to think about the future. Yeah?
Yes.
A lot of players are linked to moves away. I heard the talk from Fabrizio is they just want to see who wants to go and who wants to go in Jan.
Do you think that's wise? Do you think if Ralph is here for say 6 months, is it good that he's trying to prep like a new does our squad need freshening up?
Yeah,
and that's including big players leaving and big players coming in, like freshening up.
It's wild. Yeah, my God, is the soundboard. It's wild because unless Ralph is here for the long term and the board know he's here for the long term, it's a bit weird. The Lex analogy fits like a glove. Brilliant. There you go, Lil Yo-Yo. I read that comment still. Yeah, KG's goal is a soundboard. Of course it is.
You are an absolute disgrace.
Not you, but just in general. I just like pressing that one. So this is what's weird is he's making all these moves and decisions. Does he think he's going to be the manager, or does he know exactly who the next manager is and has a conversation taken place already? We have to understand that the WhatsApp is real. The communication is happening whether we like it or not. our next manager probably knows if they are already our next manager and what they would like to keep and what they like to go. Yeah, that's the only because it makes sense. It doesn't. It's weird allowing these players to leave if the another guy wants to keep them, or unless Ralph is really staying. This is what's so I'm in a space of like, because usually you should wait to the end of the season and decide what everyone's doing, but we're not doing that. We're making moves now, which kind of gives me the vibe that Ralph is here for the long term. That's what I have. I have the vibe that Ralph's here for the long term. He's coming as interim. He'll probably do an extra year because it was weird that Gary Neville started talking about. Gary Neville pretends to not know what's going on at the club. All of a sudden, he knows what's going on at the club. It's weird. Yeah. So it could have been Ralph gets extra year to fix this, and then he kind of moves. But then that takes out guys like Ten Hag. That takes out all these guys. Now, would I like to see Ralph trim the squad and make it the way it needs to be? I want to say yes. I want to say yes. If that means Martial doesn't want to be here no more, we get a younger, cheaper player. Oh well. If that means Pogba has to go and we get someone that can actually play DM without worrying about a partner, let's do it. If that means Phil Jones finally goes into pastures new, go on, bruv. Who else wants to leave? Cavani's going at the end of the season. We can have to do some raw replacement.
A lot of players. Yeah,
Mata,
exactly.
Mata as well.
Yeah.
You know, Mata just kind of feels like a
no, but it's still a squad space though. It's still a squad space. Do you know what I mean? Matic is the same thing.
Is Matic finishing as well?
Well, I'm not saying definite, but he's not getting much game time. There's a chance. I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but there's a chance he could. Do you know what I mean? Donny might say, "Do you know, I've just had enough. I can't stay here another year.
Donny
not going World Cup. Not going World Cup. World Cup next year. He's already not gotten none of the Dutch squads already. Twice in a row. 3 times in a row, I think. No Dutch squad. Nah, mate. If Donny's still playing 5 minutes, even under Ralph, here and there, in the summer, he's got to look for his own good, fam. There's big World Cup next year.
Someone said, JK with the free seats. Mata runs United players to accounts. We go again.
Leave Mata alone, man. No Mata slander.
Matta's doing strong feeling settings right now.
Yeah, Tamara says, I agree to sell players, but we need value also. Agreed. We do. AMLG says, no prawns for you, Flex, with all these bad vibes. Nah. We're going Spain, man. We got prawns.
So we're going to get, what's that thing called? Tapas.
Yeah, tapas. I mean,
people keep talking about Frankie de Jong and stuff. They want us to discuss him.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that in a sec. Art19, sold in a sec, says, big up Flex and KG. Love the show. Can we get a United View Fantasy Premier League team next season so that we can see how KG's team performs?
I'm a dead manager. I just manage with my heart. Shut up, man. Why are you saying you didn't even let me say where? Like, I'm a dead. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I'm a dead manager. Actually, let me get this right. This is it. So I manage with my heart. Yeah. So I have Man United players in my team that shouldn't be in my team, but because they're Man United players, I just want to keep them. Are you with me? But yeah, I have won a fantasy league before.
You have?
Yeah. You know that celebrity one I was in?
Oh,
I won in my first year. I won it. Like, no one can take it away from me. So yeah, there's a proper, like, I won't say it. I won't tell you, like, because I done enough name dropping the Flex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did win it. Like they literally, I had the trophy and everything. Like, it's a proper big deal. They have a proper trophy. Like a
proper thing. Oh, you're gonna have to show me that
thing. Yeah.
Because I don't believe it.
You're
I'm joking. Just to let you know about the transfer rumor mill quickly. This is the bit of the show that I've just made up that isn't actually a normal bit. We'll just go into it.
I like it. That's good.
Yeah. The transfer rumor mill, the place where we show you the stuff that could be absolute bullshit, but then again, there could be something in it. So why not just have a little talk about it as a hypothetical?
Yeah.
Sky Sports News HD has said Man United have now entered the transfer poker to sign Chelsea's Antonio Rudiger.
That is the signing, bro. Wait. Can we talk about this, bro? Quickly. Let's give it some energy.
I feel like this should be a new segment of the show where I give KG one bit of propaganda that's a bit out there or whatever.
Yes, I'm all in on
and
it.
just see how KG responds because
I'm
he's the
all
only
in.
person who can take it seriously and
I'm
actually
all
get
in.
his
Wait,
head.
hold on.
All right.
1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. You lot get involved in the free seats.
Yeah.
How much would you like? Wait, how do you actually think this is gonna happen? 1 out of 10. I'm gonna score this a 3. Yeah, I'm scoring this a 3.
Yeah.
And then I will say, how much would I like to see this happen? I'm gonna say a strong 9. I'm all in. I'm all in on Rudiger. I think he's a.
Yeah,
I think he's a.
very good.
I think he's a very good player. I think to myself, Rudiger with a Varane. Hopefully we haven't signed an injured zero.
No,
hopefully we haven't signed an injured player.
No. Stop.
Because you're
Stop talking about the Wraith, the Phantom.
But he's not.
Yeah, the Wraith. He's injured. Yeah, he's not really doing it. I get it, but Rick Ross settings the Phantom. Double R. The Wraith.
Flex, you have to be honest and talk about this thing. Are you worried? Because that was your signing. You said this signing is mine.
Nah, do you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna ride out. This is where I do the dad where they're saying son's got a bad foot. He's got a bad foot. Like he needs to.
I'm gonna be the teacher. I'm gonna be the teacher. Hi, Mr. Flex. Just want to talk about your youngster, Raphael. He's missing a lot of days of school. Don't know. He doesn't get here on time. And we expected more from him. We're worried. Are you concerned?
Talk to his last school. Ask me how many exams he passed. Before we moved to this country, yeah, we went to a school in Madrid. Yeah, we went to a school in Madrid, and we done loads of field trips around the world. Yeah, and also in the summer we used to go to summer camps called the World Cup. Yeah,
you're an absolute disgrace.
Ask my son. Yeah, you ask my son. Yeah, how many exams he's passed and how much time he's attended school over the last 10 years.
Disgrace. You are an absolute disgrace.
Now let's talk about your son.
No, I just teach the kids. All right, cool. All right, so we're done with that one. That's ridiculous. No, but hopefully, I just hope. All we can do is hope. We hope that he's not. It's just we're in Hope FC. I hope we haven't like bought a car that like a lemon. I hope that. I hope it still runs. I hope. I'm just in prayer mode for Varane because we spent. Wait, it's free. Wait, is he free?
Was he free? It's 40 million.
Oh, why did I think he came on a free?
Because it was such a bargain for how good he is. That's why.
Yeah, I just really hope that when like poorly spent money. I really hope that.
No, listen. Look. Varane has had his fair share of injuries, here and there with his knees and stuff like that. I feel like the good stuff is listening to Ralph saying we want him to be ready for the long term. And Varane's interview the other day said, "I need to make these changes. I need to make these changes because it's a tough league and I want the longevity and stuff like that." Fam, if he has to do a Ledley King where he don't train, fam, and just play him every week, that's fine, fam. No, I'm joking. He'd be right. Listen, you don't play big man football. No, hold on. Yes, there's a little couple of injury things here. You don't play big man football for 10 years next to Ramos. Ramos carried him. Shut up. You don't play that long at the top level, yeah, if you're not good and you keep breaking down.
Can he do Scholl do like insoles for like football boots? You know that thing that the old people wear. You can get them the insoles from the chemist. Scholl. FC.
There's one Bissaka be able to go to Donnell and get a pillow for his foot so he can control the ball.
What are you talking about?
Don't come for my nah. You're saying my man Varane needs insole. You're saying he needs insole, bro.
I'm just saying just to look after the knee. Whatever's going on, something's wrong.
Insole, bro. At least Varane. I used to work in Foot Locker, bro. And with every deal, yeah, you get the add-on, yeah. You had to put the gel spanks, the insoles. When a man try to tell you the insoles of the thing. I know about insoles, bro.
I'm just saying, yeah. Your defense.
Wan-Bissaka can't even buy what he needs.
Bringing out Wan-Bissaka.
He can't even buy what he needs.
I even mentioned Wan-Bissaka once.
He can't even buy it. You can't buy a touch.
Of course he can, bruv. Wan-Bissaka's on a
buy it.
plan, bruv. Do you know how much money he's saving? That guy ain't spending no money on no petrol, bruv. That guy is lit, bro. All right, cool. Next player. Let's go. I do want Rudiger though. Let's go.
Frankie de Jong to Man United. His father has come out and said it's not going to happen. But there was a little murmur of it. I don't think it's massive. I think it's bullshit, to be honest.
Any best friends with Donny? They're really cool because they wanted to go to the same team. Do you think Donny is going to talk about his time in Manchester United glowingly?
You are an absolute disgrace. You're.
Donny's the one that's going to sell him the project. Donny's going to say, big man.
That's man. He's going to say, I've not seen, he's gone, I've come here, not seen Dutch squad since. What's it like? Can you tell me what's going on? Like, I see Van Gaal driving the little golf buggy because he fell over, hurt his leg. What's going on? How's Memphis? How's
so I'm going to give it a minus. I'm going to give it a -2, him coming. So yeah, let's move on. Who else we got?
Cavani to Barcelona in January.
No, that can't happen.
Aguero is about to announce his retirement as well.
His wages. I'm really sad for.
That's big up Aguero, by the way. I know the Aguero moment. You know what I mean? 2013. 12. I get that. I get he hurt our hearts, but as a player, as a man, what a player! What a player! And it's sad.
It's
again heart condition. He's had his whole career. Something I have to say this, and I don't know what it is. What's going on with like these cardiac stuff? There's just cardiac issue. Aguero's played his whole career, and all of a sudden there's this thing.
Spent a lot of time injured as well, though.
Yeah, but that was his knee or his leg, his hamstring, whatever.
Yeah, but you don't know if that's body recovering. You don't know if, again, you don't know. That's what I'm saying.
It happened to Daley Blind.
It
happened.
It happens
like,
though. This heart
crazy.
Before, and just imagine, because I'm just not gonna like. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Of course, we're not. Yeah.
Before it becomes like just because of the COVID thing, I'm just saying that the players have been passing away and dying off the back of on the field, just passing out. The Fabrice Mwamba thing, praise God, he's still alive. He's still around.
Fabrice, man.
But this is a thing in football that could be just missed in the medical. Even at medical, I don't even know how stringent that medical is, because you see a play and you think, how did you pass the medical, fam? You know, the ones where you're like, big man, you're always injured, bro. What running machine did you do, fam? Who's that guy? Not Woodgate. There was a guy that played for Spurs, always injured. And
Ledley King.
No.
Darren Anderton.
Anderton, bro.
Yeah.
How did he pass the medical, bro?
Yeah, Diaby. Diaby.
Saha. Someone said
Saha was always injured. Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm
saying.
Some
players have some real bad, tough times with it. Kieran Tierney, he's always injured. Luke Shaw's had his injury problems.
This is it, bro. This is it. So we don't know, innit? Like, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't. I just think back to years ago, bro. Players were on the lash in the 80s and that early 90s. Players smoking fags on the lash.
Full science, bro.
Coming back, do you know what I mean? Come in Monday morning, come in Saturday 3 o'clock, twisting up, man.
I heard that. I heard George Best was enjoying himself.
He was a rock star. Big up George Best, man. Legend. He was like the first. George Best is like Donda's like the first before Beckham became that with haircuts and all that, and Ronaldinho was famous and all this, Neymar and all that. Before George Best was like the first rock star, superstar footballer.
Hey, that guy's James Estengo's not really happy. The Flex and Waffle show.
Big up James, saying that KG just needs like a light like syrup on top with some you know what I mean?
Shut up. All right, cool. Hold on. So
big up James, man. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, James, man, enjoy yourself, bro. Millennial condition. That's what I'm saying. You never know, bro. It's like, you remember the thing where we could just eat peanuts at school? You can't, bro. Peanut is an illegal thing now. You can't even. How dare you? Snickers bar, they can't have the celebrations at them schools.
Wow.
You gotta take them out. You know what I mean? It's just a new generation, fam. It's what it is.
It is. And also Jesse Lingard, January, Newcastle.
I'm happy for him to go. I'm happy
That's
for him
it.
to go. I'm happy for him to go. I think Jesse Lingard, he is what he is. It's a shame to go to Newcastle. I think he should go West Ham, but maybe he doesn't want to live. Maybe he wants to stay up
I don't
north.
think he's going to go there.
Why not though?
I don't think he goes there at all.
He should go to West Ham if he wants to mix it with the big boys.
Yeah, West Ham. I'm talking about Newcastle. I don't think he goes to Newcastle.
But the money, I don't know if Jesse. Because think about it, the one thing he will get is he's closer. He's closer to Manchester. He spent his whole life in Manchester. He's closer to Manchester than he is like if he goes to Newcastle. Then I don't know how long's the drive to Newcastle from Manchester.
Yeah, it's like a probably couple hours. But
yeah, so I think if he's got family in Newcastle in Manchester, you go Newcastle in it. But
he spent time in London already. I'm not trying to be a Gabby and get myself cancelled by the Newcastle fans because Gabby was like, yeah, like players just don't want to go there. They don't want to live in Newcastle.
Yeah,
he says nuts things. That's his view, not mine. But Jesse spent time in London, knows what it's like.
Does he really?
Think about this. Yes, you're gonna get the Wonga, nice 200k, whatever, like 200k, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But is Jesse really gonna want to go in that relegation scrap? It's a relegation scrap, fam. Their next game is Man City, then Liverpool. No, their next game I think is Liverpool, then Man City, then us.
If you firm the relegation just to get promoted, they got the money. I'd firm it. I'm going.
I'd go West Ham.
Because you still win a trophy.
I'd go West Ham all day. I'd go West Ham all day.
Yeah, it makes sense to go. It makes sense,
especially right now, because look, what you got to put into the contract straight away. If we go down, contract clause in the contract, I'm out. Like,
no, you stay. Trust me, they love the ones that.
What, Jesse playing the Championship? Try and get in the World Cup squad.
Oh, sugar World Cup.
Like, you're not thinking, bro.
Yeah,
like, you can't just have a light season in the Championship just because I'll just chill here and try and go Qatar. It's not happening, fam. You can't even get in it now.
Yeah, World Cup makes it hard, to be honest.
And I'm not saying Jesse will definitely get in there by going somewhere else, but Jesse Lingard will have aspirations to be in there. So he needs to be, come the beginning of next season, he needs to be at a club where he's playing 100%. I think he goes West Ham. He's still
going to really play for England, though, like proper.
No, that's what I'm saying. You don't know. But if he smashes it up at West Ham and West Ham are up there, he probably might get in the squad.
Not playing, though. You're just going to be in England doing what you've done at Man United. No, you'd be doing what you done at Man United on the bench, fam. Just
you don't think Jesse will want to be there? Big England,
high-fiving, just high-fiving
boys the bench. With the man them, Lions Den, doing YouTube content.
I don't think you know.
And the chance to play.
There's no chance of playing, bro.
Someone get injured.
You said he's injured.
I heard
you, man.
You are an absolute.
Andrew C said, "No, but I'm being serious though. Jesse will want to be there. Marcus Rashford went there and he couldn't even play. He was injured. Just wanted vibes.
Marcus Rashford went there for vibes. He did go there.
He said, "I'm not even having an operation. I just want to be the man there."
He went there for vibes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a big family, bro. Andrew C says, lads, we ain't buying anyone in January. We're only going to focus on selling players. Summer is the one we're targeting a CDM and possibly a forward.
Sign someone. One signing comes through.
Do you think it'll be that centre mid?
Yeah. I've never seen him play, but I want him.
Okay.
It's another one. I've never seen him play.
So why do you?
I just want him.
So why do you want him?
I trust Ralph.
What is it you like about him?
I ain't seen. I don't know. I ain't even watched the compilations yet.
What's your gut feeling? What's your gut feeling about him?
My gut feeling says, yeah, bring him in.
What's his name again?
Hadraya or something.
What's his name? What's his name? What's his name?
Hadraya or something.
Hairdryer.
No, Hadraya. I don't know.
Dry ass. He's got a dry ass. What's his name?
I don't know.
How old is he? What's his best position?
I want him, bruv.
Has he had a good season?
I don't know.
How many appearances he got?
I don't know. Don't even know he plays for, bruv.
What foot is he?
Bring him in.
I can't. Do you know what? I've worked it out. I fight tooth and nail I fight tooth and nail, yeah, for people from this space to be given credibility. Because people sometimes in the mainstream media, I've had my run-ins with mainstream media. Sometimes people in the mainstream media discredit people like us, KG, because they say we're not proper journalists. They say our opinions are relevant. They say we don't talk sense. And I fight against that. I stand up against that because I believe there's some really well-educated opinions in this space.
Don't stand up for me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, but sometimes I'm right. What if he's good like Bellingham? I never saw a piece of what Bellingham did and his quality. And that's it. Sometimes I'm right, bro. Yesterday,
the funny thing with Bellingham, you did say, you was like, worst thing about Bellingham, I remember when you said that. One of them, never seen him play, fam. And obviously he is sick now, though.
He's sick. So this is it. Sometimes you might have to, even yesterday, I said to you, yeah, they're doing this draw again. You looked at me like I was crazy. You said, how do you know? And I was like, I just know. It just feels like it. It just feels like it's happening. Of all the signings, this is it. So,
Okay.
Owen
comes through. KG just wants to use a hairdryer for the first time. Owen is, you have pissed Owen off. I don't know what you've done.
Like, at this point, I would have talked to HR. Have we got HR department?
I haven't. The way that the thing's set up, the way that the way that the thing's set up, there isn't really that kind of infrastructure. If you got any issues, you're gonna have to email me and hope that I answer.
No, I need to talk. I need to take this up.
I don't really have a HR department yet. I'm not really that big. I haven't got an infrastructure. I can't protect the workers.
Talking to me.
Can't protect the workers. The workers don't feel safe. Flex has got no HR.
Let's get HR, please. I need it.
All right.
Man said Red Skull Hydra. No, these lot. I'm in the mud.
David Hean says, big up, gentlemen. I never get to the live shows on time. The players that want to leave need to stay 10 toes down on what they want. KG feeling it. Wow, guys, we've come to the end of the show. What a good show, man. I feel like with the game being cancelled and conspiracy theorists and people thinking like they know everything when they know jack all. Like, I like it. I like this show today. It's been good.
It's been
Boris
fun.
says, KG, I don't know. It just feels different. Yeah.
That's it. And I told you, look, don't follow me. I'm vibes. Honestly, there's moments when if I'm really upset, yeah, I think that's when I'm the most on point. I gotta be upset because I think when I'm upset, I actually say the right things.
Yeah.
But in my normal day-to-day, I'm just enjoying my life.
Did you see we got tweet? Sorry, just quickly before we finish off, someone tagged us in the actual video of that the runner. I never expected it. Wow. Hey, press it quick. Press it.
1 second. Wow. I never experienced it. Wait, have you seen the full video? Oh,
I saw it's like a light 30 seconds that someone tagged us in.
No, I need to play the whole. I'm gonna send it to you. I can never
send it to me.
I can never find it. I need to actually add it to the thing, but
you can't play it. Oh, you're
I'm a loser. No, I'm a total loser. Bruv,
okay.
Can you imagine what time I'm on set tomorrow? Oh, you know what time I'm on set tomorrow?
What time?
5:30, fam. That's a vile. 5:30 is unnecessary.
That's a bit late. You got to wait in all that time.
In the morning, you little shit.
You're an absolute disgrace. You're cheap.
There you go.
It's too easy to get you, bro.
I never expected it.
Literally, that's
I'm happy because I never expected it.
Now, we're just being totally silly now. If anyone started tuning in at the back end of the show and said, oh, I've seen this thing just suggested in my YouTube thing, they'll probably talk about Man United. Let me see. And they see this, I apologize.
Don't apologize. Don't apologize.
But rewind it. Rewind it 102 minutes and you'll see that we
kind of spoke about football.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. This just shows we need a OTT show so we can just chat, say whatever we want.
Yeah, 100%. Guys, big up in the chat. Smash a like on the video and subscribe if you lot are new.
And we'll be back playing football again on the weekend, you think?
Well, I was just about to say that. I don't know. It feels weird because surely we wouldn't have suddenly just started training today if we couldn't have trained yesterday. Don't know where the case is. I don't know. I would have thought maybe Saturday could be postponed. I don't know.
Really?
I
Well,
don't know,
listen,
man.
people start making time for your families, innit? All
Yeah,
right, cool.
exactly. And that's not definite. I don't know. We will see it. As we get the news, obviously we will react to it. We are out of it, guys. Wicked show. Peace.
How'd you say that guy's name though on a roll? Seriously, you can tell me.
I don't know.
You
Yeah,
can tell me.
I don't know.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Peace.